On November 3rd, 2021, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, or CMS, released the Medicare program calendar year 2022 payment policies under the physician fee schedule and other changes to Part B payment policies. There were a lot of topics included, and in this video, we will focus our attention to evaluation and management services in critical care. Let me give you a little background on the physician fee schedule. Since 1992, Medicare has paid for physicians and other billing professionals' services through the PFS. Physician services are provided in a variety of settings under the PFS, including physician offices, hospitals, ambulatory surgical centers or ASCs, skilled nursing facilities, and other post-acute care settings, hospices, outpatient dialysis facilities, clinical laboratories, and beneficiaries' homes. Payment is also made to various types of suppliers for technical services, which are generally provided in settings where no institutional payment is made. For those preparing for a coding certification exam on the professional side, this should sound familiar. Payments are made based on the relative resources used to provide the service. Each service is assigned relative value units, or RVUs, for work, practice expense, and malpractice expense. Through the use of a fixed dollar conversion factor, these RVUs are converted into payment rates. Geographic adjustments, or geographic practice cost index, are also applied to total RVUs to account for differences in practice costs by geographic area. Payment rates are calculated to include a statutory overall payment update. Now, before I get too deep, let me just say hey there and welcome. If you are new here, you don't know me yet. I'm Clarice Warner, the girl with the pearls, the founder and education director of the Professional Reimbursement Network, LLC, where coding education is key. And on this channel, I provide you with information, tips, and strategies on how to become a certified marketable medical coder. As a result of my straightforward strategies, tips, and optimistic approach to education and learning, I've served hundreds of students and helped them transform to become certified medical coders who have developed dynamic careers in the business of healthcare and are valuable resources in their own right. Consider subscribing to my channel to get the latest and greatest information and tips you need to become a certified marketable medical coder. And don't forget to hit the bell for notifications of my weekly videos. For critical care services, CMS is refining their long-standing policies, establishing that critical care services are defined in the prefatory language for the code set in the CPT code book. The bundled services listed in the CPT code book are not separately payable. Critical care services can be provided concurrently to the same patient on the same day by more than one practitioner representing more than one specialty when medically necessary. And critical care services can be provided as split or shared visits. Critical care services may be paid on the same day as other evaluation and management visits by the same practitioner or another practitioner in the same group of the same specialty if the practitioner documents that the E&M visit was provided prior to the critical care service when the patient did not require critical care, the visit was medically necessary, and the services are separate and distinct with no duplicative elements from the critical care service provided later in the day. When reporting these critical care services, practitioners must include modifier 25 on the claim. If the critical care is unrelated to the surgical procedure, it may be paid separately in addition to the procedure with a global surgical period. If the patient is critically ill, meaning they meet the definition of critical care, and requires the full attention of the physician, and the critical care is above and beyond and unrelated to the specific anatomic injury or general surgical procedure performed, preoperative and or postoperative critical care may be paid in addition to the procedure. For example, trauma and burn cases. CMS is developing a new modifier for use on such claims in order to indicate that the critical care is unrelated to the procedure. If the surgeon's care is fully transferred to an intensivist and the critical care is unrelated, the appropriate modifiers must be reported to indicate the transfer of care. The claims must be supported by medical record documentation. Did you get that about the modifiers? Yeah. So you have learned about the changes to the evaluation and management services in critical care. You have also learned that CMS dropped these gems in the calendar year 2022 Physician Fee Schedule Final Rule. There is a link in the description below. And don't forget you learned about some upcoming modifiers. Questions of the day. Were you aware of these updates in the PFS calendar year 2022 Final Rule? And a better question is, how do you keep up with these updates and changes? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. My final thoughts. There have been some revisions to the critical care guidance in your CPT manual. However, some of this detail and background information is not there. It is always good to know the why behind the guidance. And aren't you glad you have me to point these things out? I'm Clarice Warner, the girl with the pearls, the founder and education director of the Professional Reimbursement Network, LLC, where coding education is key, providing you with information, tips, and strategies on how to become a certified marketable medical coder. And if you are interested in more information on these tips and others on how to become a certified marketable medical coder, well then check out these videos and check this out.
Are you interested in medical coding but not sure where to start and scared of wasting time and resources? Let me help you with the right steps to become a certified marketable medical coder. Learn more at bit.ly/5stepscoder.
If you liked the video, don't forget to let me know by hitting the thumbs up, hitting that subscribe button, and the notification bell so you are informed every week when I upload new content. I love hearing from you, so let me know you were here by providing a comment or question. You can also give me a little love by sharing this video on your social media platforms. Tag me in your video share at PRN Coding EDU. Let's stay connected and connect others. Well, you have stayed until the end. Well, thank you. Let me know you were here and where you're checking in from, so we can be better acquainted. If you want to learn more about the wonderful world of health information, medical coding, and or compliance, then watch one of these videos. Remember, be safe, be kind, and don't wish for it, work for it. Until next time, take care, and thanks so much for watching.